Heartfelt thanks on my own behalf and on behalf of my authors and collaborators to Dragana Trifkovic and the other members of the Center for Strategic Studies for organizing this important conference and for allowing us to take part in it. The books that introduced Orthodoxy to contemporary Italy were published by Ecumenical Roman Catholic Publishing House. Orthodoxy was presented as something exotic, something supposedly compatible with the Roman Catholic faith, merely a particular expression of a liquid form of Christianity. By omitting the uncomfortable elements, what emerged was an orthodoxy served in a Latin sauce. The prayer of the heart was welcomed enthusiastically and is widely practiced, but without its theological foundations, without questioning the concept of created grace, which is opposed to the Orthodox dogma of the uncreated energies. For in secularized Christianity, one relationship with God is not seen as requiring dogmatic definitions. Orthodoxy was reduced to an ethnic and cultural fact, so that it could be absorbed into an economist perspective in which differences among the various confessions are considered irrelevant for the life in Greece and are viewed merely as historical cultural distinctions in favor of a theological minimalism. The publishing house Theosis Editrice was founded a year ago, taking up the legacy of the courageous experiment of the magazine Italia Ortodossa, directed by Georgios Karalis. Its aim is to make known, in a country where the fathers are studied only through comparative lenses, a form of Christianity in line with patristic theology, showing that orthodoxy is the truth as Christ taught it. From the Synodicon of Orthodoxy, as the prophets saw, as the apostle taught, as the church received, as the teachers are dogmatized, as the ecumen agreed, our faith offers the contemporary person an answer that is found in the truth of the dogmas and canons, a truth to be preserved and defended, both in Italy and in traditionally Orthodox countries, where it is now in danger. Through the collective volume Orthodox Ecclesiology and the Schism in Ukraine, published this year, the authors affirmed, on the basis of the canons, that a first in Orthodoxy does not exist, and that all bishops are equal among themselves. The primacy of the Patriarch of Constantinople is an honorific primacy, a primacy among equals, not a papal primacy without equals. Above each patriarchate, there is no other patriarch, but only a pan-Orthodox council, and it is right faith in Christ that makes us part of the Church, not communion with the first, as in Zisulia's Ecclesiology. The grave implication is that if the first were to unite himself to the Latin Church, anyone who breaks communion with this first will be considered outside the Church. By studying the canons of the Seventh Ecumenical Council, it is shown that everything the Patriarch of Constantinople did in the case of Ukrainian amounted to an abolition of Orthodox canons. The Council of Crete and the Ecumenical Toronto Statement are also examined. Both claim that the division of the Christian world is a loss of unity. The Council of Crete recognized the Orthodox Church as the one, holy, Catholic, and Apostolic Church, yet at the same time it asserts that all other churches participated in it, to varying degrees. This is inclusive ecclesiology. For the ancient Council, when a heretical group was cast out of the Church regained its unity in the faith. It was not considered divided, but purified from heresy. For the ancient councils, therefore, only the Orthodox Church is the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church, while the other so-called church are far from Christ and are parasynagogues of the devil. Exclusive ecclesiology. The book further shows how the Orthodox faith is being altered and mixed with new Trinitarian, Christological, and ecclesiological dogmas, and it observes how geopolitical issues have imposed an ecumenist way of thinking within Orthodox theological schools. This book will be published in Russia by the Andreyevsky Monastery in Moscow, Father Dionysy Shlonov. and in Greece by the editorial staff of Orthodox typos in Athens, Georgios Tramboulis. I have come here today to speak to you with the hope of beginning a collaboration also with our Serbian brothers. Thank you for your attention.